us that you got the best, the hottest band in the world, Black Sabbath!
Schmack-a-magabe this Black Sabbath Sunday, and I want to thank Hans Karlsholt for saving Black Sabbath Sunday this week, and I hope I pronounced your name right. And he asked me to rank the album covers of all the Black Sabbath albums, including The Devil You Know. So, you know, it's all studio albums, and it's not going to be like We Sold Our Souls for Rock and Roll and Live Evil and stuff like that. All their studio releases, he wants me to rank. And before I get into that, I want you to take a look at these Black Sabbath shoes. That's awesome. I have a bunch of them. See? I mean, I even have more than you're looking at me holding. Here's my next batch. I love Black Sabbath shoes. All right, let's get into the rankings, and there's 20 in all. So at number 20, at the very bottom, the very boring album cover, but great album, 7-star. I don't like it. I just don't like this album cover. It'd be a cooler album cover if it was a Tony Iommi solo album that it was supposed to be. Then I can understand that album cover. But no thank you. At the very bottom. At number 19, now this is one that, yeah, it's a classic. I'm going to have to go with Paranoid. I don't like it. I don't like that guy, and yeah, I know it's supposed to be War Pigs. It just, yeah. I like this cover more. I don't know if this ever was released. I'm sure maybe a bootleg. But this is a cooler album cover for Paranoid. And that's at 19. At 18, Forbidden. Forbidden looks like it's a bootleg album, like a bootleg album cover. It's not really, I don't know, it's kind of whatever to me. A little too cartoony, and I don't like it. Not good at all. Number 17, The Humanizer. Great album. I'm not a big fan of this album cover. I don't know. This computer guy shocking the kid. I don't know. It's not as cool as the Dio albums before that, including Live Evil. Not a fan of the Humanizer album cover, but I love the album. But not a fan of the album cover. Number 16. My favorite Black Sabbath album, all the way at number 16. And it's not a bad album. It's iconic. Volume 4. Very iconic album cover. I don't hate it, but everything that I got above it, I like more. So there you go. My favorite Black Sabbath album is at number 16 on the rankings. All right, at number 15, I dig it, Master Reality, but there's not a whole lot going on here. And I know there's different configurations of colors and stuff. But yeah, it's all right. All the rest of these albums I don't hate. I'm just saying this does not have the awesome appeal of everyone that I'm going to say after it, but it's cool. All right, at number 14, Tear. It's a little, I don't hate it, but yeah, I would put it above Master Reality. There's a little more going on there, and it does kind of fit the sound of the album, this album cover. And I love Tear. Awesome album. All right, at number 13. Oh, I hate this one. And it's the only one I really hate. I don't really hate Forbidden that much. But boy, do I hate 13. Crappy album. But the cover is like, you know, I mean, whatever. You know, it's not bad. It's okay. But unfortunately, I don't like this album. It's horrible. And I just noticed 13 is at 13. That's a coinkydink. All right, at number 12, Cross Purposes. Not bad. It's all right. Angels, Wings on Fire. It's whatever. I don't mind it. It's pretty cool. That's at number 12. At number 11, a lot of people put this one much lower, because a lot of people have a problem with Sabotage. I don't. I dig Bill's red pants and Ozzy's kimono and, you know, Tony Iommi sitting on the floor looking like a coke dealer and Geezer, whatever. I love this album cover. It's weird. It's bizarre. and I dig it. I dig the funky clothes. So that is at number 11. At number 10, I dig this one. Technical Ecstasy. I know it's weird. It's like two robots getting it on an escalator. It's a cool image. And it kind of fits the music of the album too, because the music of this is a departure, a little more, trying to be a little more, I don't know, futuristic type of stuff. And I absolutely love Technical Ecstasy. This is an awesome album. And that's at number 10. So we're in the top 10 now. All right, at number 9, Headless Cross. Yeah, it's plain simple. I don't think it's boring. I think it's okay. I think it deserves to be at number 9. All right, at number 8, I should put higher. I really do. But I have some explaining to do with some of the album covers I picked over this. At number 8, Heaven and Hell. It's an awesome album cover. Don't get it twisted. Let's cut the deck. This is iconic. This is amazing. I absolutely love the Heaven and Hell album cover, and it was kind of tough picking other ones over this, but hey, this is how I roll. At number 8 is the iconic 1980 masterpiece, Heaven and Hell. All right, at number 7, here's where I start explaining. Never Say Die. Yes, I love it. I love it. So weird with those pilots and those tubes. I don't know what's going on in this picture, but it's, to me, iconic because unlike the rest of the planet, I am a huge fan of Never Say Die. I absolutely love this album, and I love the imagery. You know, it's just amazing. I think it's an awesome album cover. And yes, I would put it above Heaven and Hell. All right, at number 6. Oh, more explaining to do. Why would I put this over Heaven and Hell and Never Say Die? Well, I love, and it's simple, I love The Eternal Idol. There's just something about that album cover. And a little side note, those two people are actually alive when they took that picture and they, painted all that copper stuff on them, and they both had to go to the hospital afterwards because painting somebody like that, they're not getting oxygen in the pores. They actually did that to Bill Ward in the 70s. Members of Black Sabbath, I think it was Tony Iommi, painted Bill Ward a certain color that he had to be rushed to the hospital. So maybe Black Sabbath wasn't there when they did the Eternal Idols album cover, because they'd be like, yeah, that's not a good idea. We almost killed our drummer doing that. But I love it. I just love this album cover. It's, to me, iconic as hell. And again, an awesome album. Absolutely love Eternal Idols. All right, at number 5. Well, I don't have to have that much explaining on this one. The Mob Rules. How badass is that album cover? I love it. And yes, that little thing they say that if you zoom in down, it says Kill Ozzy on the rocks. And they deny, and everybody denies it. I don't. I think that was intentional. Anyway, so that is number 5. Mob Rules, awesome. Number 4, man, probably the most iconic Black Sabbath album cover is the first one with the witchy woman and that house that, man, I'm dying to go to England to go take a picture in front of that place because I see a lot of people on social media go visit that place and take pictures in front of it. I want to be there. I want to do it too. So, yes, the iconic first album cover at number 4. And number 3, oh boy. Let me go back to explaining. Yeah, I got a lot of explaining to do on this one because this is an album cover that the band hated. A lot of the people hate. They think it's stupid. I think it's amazing. And I'm talking about Born Again. Oh man, do I love that picture of that baby. Where I know Depeche Mode and stuff like that. And it's from a medical book. But they enhanced it on this album cover with the horns. And, the glowing eyes and stuff. And the fangs. I mean, come on. I love this album cover. And I understand Ian Gillan threw up when he saw it. Yeah, a lot of people hate this album cover, but not me, man. Iconic. And I would put it all the way up at number 3. All right, at number 2. I don't know if you saw this one coming, but my God, this album cover is so damn evil. The devil you know. What the hell's going on here, man? This, you see the devil holding on to it like, I guess it's Christ with no head, with nails in it. I mean, what the hell's going on here? This is such a striking, amazing image. It's just mind-blowing to me, this imagery of the devil you know from Heaven and Hell, where we all know it's Black Sabbath, man. Dio era. Come on. You know, it's so stupid how they can't use the name Black Sabbath, but whatever. But that is all the way up at number 2, The Devil You Know. That's how much I love this album cover. And yeah, I lived with it long enough. What's it been, over 10 years? Yeah, of course, Dio's been gone 13 years. So yeah, it's been way over 10 years, and I still think this album cover is the awesomest Black Sabbath, the best Black Sabbath album cover, if number 1 didn't exist. But number 1 exists, and it owns them all. There can only be one, and that is Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. Look at that album cover. 1973, and they got away with this? That's insane. Look at that. You know, what the hell was it? I mean, this sold a lot of copies back then, so I guess people didn't pull it from the record racks. But, my God, look at this imagery. You know, it's actually from a real photo of a guy that was passing away. And but, they enhanced it to put the, I mean, well, actually, the back cover is the one with the guy passing away. The front cover is just pure demonic, evil wickedness of a man that's just gone to hell. Crazy, crazy album cover. So there you go, Hans Karlsholt. Hope I got your name right. That is me ranking all the Black Sabbath album covers, and I'm sticking with it. But all you people out there that think differently, you all should put it in the comments below, because I'd love to see what you all think. I'd love to see where you all would put The Devil You Know. I mean, come on. It's awesome. So Hans, once again, thank you so much for the donation, and thank you for saving Black Sabbath Sunday for this week. Great idea. I'm shocked I didn't think about ranking the album covers, because Black Sabbath does have some amazing, iconic album covers. Thanks again, Hans, and if you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not. And stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gob. Before we get canceled, check out the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast with me and Wattzilla. We are the Podcast Kings. Link to the podcast is in the description below, and also a link to the YouTube page. Check out older episodes with visuals. And very soon, either Ian and I will learn how to go on YouTube Live. Might be soon. So check out the greatest podcast ever according to Science.com. It's also God's favorite podcast and Satan's favorite podcast as well. So check out the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast before we get canceled.